Welcome back to Iconoclasts, where you'll probably notice there's been a minor setback. That setback being that, well, I know we have this manual save system, but if you look at the end of the last episode, you see the checkpointy thing that I've actually commented on before, the little icon that pops up that's clearly supposed to be a checkpoint. And I thought that I was safe in quitting out of the game there, but apparently that doesn't mean anything for an actual save. It won't let you continue from there, so it reset me back to like a third of the way through the last episode. So I've gone and finished this again, getting the upgrade again. So we now have that at our disposal. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with it right after this cutscene. Oh, let me get the mouse off the screen there. Yeah, we've already watched this. I'm just going to skip it. It's in the last episode if you missed it. Alright, we're back. So let's see. What does this do exactly? Can I move boxes? Destroy boxes? No? Very curious how we're supposed to, if this is a thing. Oh, I guess I should also find out if this does self-damage. No. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so where are we now? We've got the save point here. So we'll do that. And then I guess we'll meander around and see what we've got, because whoops. Alright, well, nothing there to check. Let's see. Wait, how many? I can get almost a third out before the first one blows up. Okay. I don't think we can. Yeah. Okay. Gotta get used to it. Okay. Let's see. Is there anywhere this way that we haven't been able to get to previously that I've forgotten about? Let's see. No, this is just the gates. So this whole unmarked area, thank you for not marking that game, is I think basically not required anymore. So I think this whole branch of the map is basically we don't have to return to it. Didn't actually think that would. Okay, so they will. Huh. I wonder why I got lucky on that first one. I don't suppose it will work. Okay, alright, good to know. Alright, new area then. Nope. Nope, please stop. If I could remember the controls. Why is that not working? Well, am I crazy? Oh, I'm using, whoops, I'm using left trigger instead of right. Okay. That's what I meant. It's weird because there are multiple inputs for the same thing because this is right bumper and X, and this is both right trigger and Y, or not Y, B. It's a little weird. Okay, it does let me fire that in crouch. We got some more stuff. And we got our ability back, which is now gone because... I'm not sure how I feel about a single hit taking that away. Like, demanding you be, you know, take no hits in order to get your abilities is... I don't know. This was... wait. Does this work? It doesn't. Okay, so that's still a one-way thing. I think, right? I can't... hold on. No, okay. So there's no... I can't swing the wrench in there and neither of the guns work, so... that is still a one-way trip around that loop, which actually means I should probably go take that loop again anyway. Let's see. I still don't have any new mobility options. Love that. Don't know why... So now... okay, so that does kill those. Alright. Good to know. So my speculation was correct. Oh, come on. Why is this not... hello? Feels like my momentum is weird. Very off. That was strange. Anyway. I still don't think I can have any way of getting up on, oh, come on. I still don't think I have a way of getting up there. There was nothing there at all. I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, mistakes made, lessons learned. Does this allow me? Yeah, okay, I can get up here now. I can't swing the wrench in here. Oh, I can use, huh, okay. Okay, so those are not just timed. If they actually impact, they will destroy enemies. I don't know why that was forgiving. That looked like I should have hit it. I'm not going to complain, but just trying to learn the rules here. This is another dead end, though, and all I got was a resource for it. This is like... this is not a problem. It's just a little counterintuitive if this is trying to be a real Metroidvania. Because typically the exploration and backtracking is in the service of not just resources, but questing and learning and acquiring new abilities. This is really... I don't know. I guess in a sense, it's technically still doing that because when I get the resources, it gives me the ability to buy new abilities, but that's a much less satisfying delivery method for the upgrades. Like, I don't know what exactly about that is such a problem to me. I'm like thinking through it as I'm saying it, but I think the main problem there is just when you I'm gonna keep using the example of Super Metroid because it's such a classic for a reason, and really the gold standard for the genre even today. The reason Super Metroid works so well the way it does is because there's genuine challenge and variety in the map as you traverse it, so that when you come back, you're still getting a little bit of a challenge, but then the rewards are delivered to you immediately as soon as you achieve your objective. That is, like, get to the end of a difficult to traverse path or a series of gauntlet of enemies or something like that. You get the upgrade, you are immediately awarded not only the visual of having it delivered to you, but the musical fanfare. You equip it, suddenly you are more powerful on your way back out from the way you just came. That is a very visceral feeling of a change and an improvement in your play. So to be, if that's what they're trying to do here, have the equivalent of that, except instead of getting the upgrade, you're like, oh, you now have the resources to go craft something, that's much less satisfying. I mean, I guess for some people that may not be the case. That is ultimately somewhat subjective, but I don't know, it feels reasonably objective. Okay. I forgot I need to go over the save station and move these. Okay, so that one doesn't repeat. And neither does that one. But Ironheart I can. Okay. What's on the other side of this? Oh, alright, well. Is there a... Why are right or left trigger and left bumper both crouch, but there's no secondary... At the very least, I would hope, since right trigger is fire the gun, I would hope that since right bumper is fire the gun, I would hope... Let me try that a third time. Since right bumper is fire gun, I would hope that left bumper would be switch gun. But no, both it and left trigger are just bound to crouch, which is also that there are 4 buttons that do crouch, which is an ability that I mentioned earlier you don't even really have to use because you auto crouch. Okay, I'm gonna nitpick this again. I almost said something about it earlier because that first area that we opened up at the end then had another breakable wall that you needed the bomb to get through. But I already needed the bomb to get through the first wall. Why did you put a second one there? It's not a challenge. You just made me do it again. And the same thing goes here. The only way I could have gotten to this room is with the bomb. So why bother putting bombs here? I can't get to this from another direction. It's not a technical challenge. And it's also not an acquisition challenge. So why is it here? Like, nitpicking the level design here, but it's just there is no... Is this a thing? This looks like it should be a hazard too, but it isn't. So there's literally nothing in this room except for that purple enemy there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I do know how I feel about that. I don't like it. I think it's... Huh. I think it's bad. So yeah. I guess there's more to this room. There's another purple thing. Did that bomb just disappear when it hit it? What happened there? The first one I fired just seemed to disappear. See, that looks like... What is this design here? Again, this is very weird. Because there's no reason to have this secondary loop at all. Is there? Like, I just crawl under here, I bomb this, and I can... Oh, okay, alright, there's... Well, maybe not, actually. Oh, okay. I was wondering, it's just being fussy about the, So, are you going to be super fussy about sending this bomb over? Because it's clearly what you want me to do. This is the problem with not having an aim. Do I just have to keep shoving my head in there and fire at the exact right time for you not to... Yeah. That's very unsatisfying, guys. That's not well done. That didn't really... I mean... I think what you were doing there is trying to teach me that there will be corridors where I need to shoot bombs, but that was a terrible one to do it, and it's not implemented very well, and it was very fussy. Well, that's not what I... Wait, hold on. Are you serious? So in the effort to do an attack to kill that thing, you can just jump off of the screen and then jump back down across screens, and except for the enemy has reset. I feel like this is going to be an ongoing problem with this game. Once again, I can't see how far this goes. Is there an audio cue? Let's find out. There was a crunch. It's kind of hidden behind the music, but you could hear it bottom out. Okay. Why did those explosions not hit the rocks? It had to be right on the rock, otherwise it doesn't count? Why? Also, why is that even there? I guess it's so that this doesn't end up accidentally being a one-way trip. No, I guess it's so you can use that as a platform. That's very strange, though. This feels like all of these examples so far have been weird. I'm not sure how I feel about the bomb corridor thing with these non-straight corridors. Like, I see what they're trying to do. And again, bomb puzzles were a big thing in Super Metroid. But this doesn't behave... This doesn't behave consistently, and I don't have direct aiming control. So... Why are you telling me about the gun? Is this because I'm gonna need it and you think I've forgotten? I don't even remember if they told us this. Did they tell us this when we got the bomb? I didn't double check that sign. Anyway, this is just weird. A lot of strange choices here. Alright. We'll come back.